Hello guys, welcome to another video of Vinyl Addict, and today I'm wanting to share with you guys some bands that don't normally get name checked a lot, and you just kind of think about these big bands today, and if we didn't give them the attention that they got, we wouldn't, they would never be household names. And sometimes, I look at some of my albums in my collection, and I'm just like, wow, this is a great band. This is a great album. How come nothing ever came up with these guys, and those are the ones I want to share with you today. So I got 3 albums here. I got Circus of Power, Master Reality, and Zen Gorilla. Some of these bands are still together. They come back. We make reunions, and then they break up, or some of them just disbanded forever and are into different groups. And so the first one I'm going to start off with is a Circus of Power, and this is an East Coast band, and they're kind of reminiscent of like AC/DC rock, 3-chord rock. The Cult, Electric, and actually Ian Ashbury guest on their 3rd album. So they had 4 albums, and they broke up, and they, like I said, they would get together and play reunion shows. Their imagery is like from the biker scene. They look like bikers, and there you go. And so they would play at like biker festivals. They get together and whatnot. And so the songs that were really, I guess, popular was Motor off this album. It was played on Headbangers Ball around 1988, 89. And let's see, Call It the Wild. There was a video for that as well. Alex Mitchell to me is reminiscent to a cross between Jim Morrison and Mick Jagger. There's a song here called Letters Home, which is very reminiscent to me to Dead Flowers from the Rolling Stones. It has that same vibe from Dead Flowers off of the Sticky Fingers album. And so I would suggest, taking a listen on this album, Circus of Power, if you've never heard of them, on a streaming service. All these bands I'm going to show to you. And this is out of print, of course. This was on RCA Records when it came out. And if you like it and, just try to hunt these down, I found this in my local record store. And I was just like kind of surprised because I had this when it came out, like on CD. And it was cool to find it on vinyl. So here's Circus of Power. The second band is Masters of Reality. Now this album came out, this is their debut album, often called the Blue Garden album. The remaining member is still the singer. He's the only remaining member. He's still around today as Masters of Reality. I seen them when they opened up for Alice in Chains on the Dirt Tour. So these guys have been around for a long time, and that was their 2nd album they were promoting. It's the one with the rabbit on it. But this is their 1st album, which came out on American label, and was produced by Rick Rubin. And they got their name Masters of Reality off of the Black Sabbath album, Master Reality. But in early pressings in North America, the pressings of Black Sabbath was Masters of Reality. They screwed up, and so that's where they got their name. They just used the screw up of the first printing of North America Black Sabbath albums. So that's pretty interesting. And let's see. This is a 4-piece, and when I first heard this, it was very reminiscent of Cream. And with, you know, Jack Bruce, Ginger Baker, and Eric Clapton. The song Getting High. And oddly enough, when by the time I saw them on the second album, which they had, because everybody was saying, yeah, they sound like Cream, modern day Cream. They recruited Ginger Baker on drums. So when I saw this band, they had Ginger Baker as the drummer of the band. So that was really cool. And it was kind of like, well, that's a perfect fit. So if you come across this or this band, listen to it, you know, and this was a reissue of 2012 on Delicious Vinyl. So someone out there cares, right? And it was a nice blue vinyl of Masters of Reality. My last pick here, I'll show you guys, is Zen Gorilla. It's a nice album cover. It's very bright, very grabbed your attention, obviously. It's just, that's the one thing, I mean, I'm a sucker for a great album cover. Something just weird and obscure. I've seen like kind of artwork like this, you know, later on with bands like Cage the Elephant. They have kind of like nice kind of drawings and stuff like that. Very colorful. This came out in 2001. This was like their 5th album. They were based in San Francisco. Before that, they were Pennsylvania. Now, this is a very great hard rock band. The singer, Marcus Durant, you probably may have heard of him in, he came out and sang at the Chris Cornell tribute concert with the rest of the guys of Soundgarden. And he sang Flower, and he sang Outshine, and he just blew everyone away. Like, who the hell is that guy? And later on, the 50th anniversary tour of MC5, Wayne Kramer, you know, recruited him with Kim from Soundgarden and Matt. They went on their little tour, and he sounds just like that guy, Rob, from the original MC5, and, you know, he has the same kind of look. So, just to give you an idea of what this guy sounds like, and then this is just straight ahead, you know, Les Paul rock and roll, you know. And Zen Gorilla, it's not spelled like gorilla as an ape, it's spelled like gorilla as in guerrilla warfare. So it's a really cool, I like their name. Zen Gorilla is really cool when you put like 2 words together and just kind of like create some sort of like thought-provoking, you know, kind of name like that. Zen Gorilla, it makes you think, you know. So, because it's kind of like complete opposite, you know. So you got Shadows of the Sun is the album. This is the guitarist back here. There's Rich Millman, and this was released on Sub Pop. It's out of print, of course. I got this when it first came out in 2001, and then I kind of lost it in some kind of trade, and so I, you know, went and searched for it. I ended up getting it online on eBay from someone in Holland. It was only one out there, and so I was able to get it. I was like really cool, happy. If you want to check out some really good hard rock from beginning to end, it's like hard rock in the sense there's really not that many kind of mellow songs. It's, you know, sort of like an early Motorhead album, like Overkill, just from beginning to end. It's just like straightforward rock, you know. And it's just that's what you get from this. And so there's my 3 picks for bands that I think that, you know, should have got a little bit more notoriety, or, you know, just, you know, be more of a common in the realm of rock, other than just like, hey, if you remember that band from so and so at that time, and you know, Zen Gorilla, Master Reality, or Circus of Power, you know. So yeah, check these guys out. You won't be sorry, you know. It's just like, they just all fucking rock, these albums. And comment below if you've heard these albums and what your thoughts are on these albums. Like, share, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.